That Hammer Guy. A guy skids on a banana peel, and for everyone who goes to pick him up, 7 characters stand around and laugh. Yeah, the joke is always on the guy who gets hurt. But maybe you're even worse because you go in for the professional fight, the gentlemanly art of self-defense, the animal art of slaughter. But you go first to Max Brady because you figure it's a shame to pay for a ringside seat at a slaughter. As fight managers go, Max is a pretty decent guy, and he understands it.
This, Mike, I understand. You figure for this, a man shouldn't be forced to pay.
You had it just right, Max, 100%. Just like you had your take every week.
Please, Mike, don't remind me of how prosperous I am not.
With the stable of pugs you got, and especially that Mason kid moving up so fast?
Moving fast he is these days, but not so far up.
He's not hearing bells go off in his head yet.
Worse.
What could be worse for a fighter?
What's the worst thing for anybody? You know that, Mike. You're the expert on dames.
Maybe some of them aren't so bad.
Name one.
You got me there, Max.
Yeah, and this man Wakefield's got Bill Mason. He's got him good. She's strictly a wrong dame from the right side of the tracks. Why'd she have to come along? I wait 10 years looking for a kid who can cop a championship, then she comes along, this Wakefield dame. I tell you, Mike, this ain't the usual dame.
They're all unusual. Unusually the same. This I know.
This you gotta prove to me.
With some lousy tickets to the fight?
From me, a personal favor? Well, Mike?
This Wakefield dame is from uptown, huh?
Strictly Park Avenue. But crazy.
Crazy how?
Crazy for the kicks. Why'd you have to pick on my Billy? They don't even speak the same language.
The same in any language, Max.
Hangs on them like a leech, won't let go. Got him breaking every rule in the book. Some days he's so brisk he can't go 2 rounds with a sparring bump.
Okay, I'll look up this Wakefield dame.
Too far you don't have to look. She's upstairs in the training gym now watching Billy work out. I mean, getting worked over. You go up there, Mike, huh? You see how crazy she is.
You amble into the crowd of sweat and smell they call a training gym. They're all there just the way you left them the last time you dropped in. The hackers, the grifters, the punchies, the young kids with healthy muscles and sick ideas of glory and easy buck. You spot the Wakefield dame standing at the apron of the practice ring, a milk stole loose on her shoulders, her eyes tight on Billy Mason as he spars disinterestedly with her flabby bug. And right away you see what Max Brady meant when he said she was kick crazy. Every time the pug slaps Billy in the face, her eyes light up like a pinball. You go over and get in between her and the ring.
Do you mind getting out of my way?
I've been hearing interesting things about you, Miss Wakefield.
Oh?
My name is Mike Hanna.
I'll try hard not to remember. Now, please stand aside.
You remind me of a dame called Madame Lafarge.
Really?
Yeah, she was the character that her kid started knitting while she gawked at the aristocrats' heads roll into the guillotine basket. In case you didn't know.
I know. The French Revolution always fascinated me.
Like fighting?
Like fighters.
Well, your boy up there is getting his head handed to him by that blubbery pug. Show him a little mercy and throw in your mink towel, lady. Too late. Down and out. Okay, Madame Defarge. Now knit 3 and furl 1. Nan Wakefield brushes past you and climbs up into the ring. And a change in her shocks you when she lifts Billy Mason's head from the sweaty canvas and nestles it close to her tenderly. And when his tired, pained eyes open, a warm smile spreads over her face. Then she kisses his swollen lips and purrs softly in his ear. You'd like to think it's all sickening, but you can't. Because for one long minute you imagine that your own ear is cauliflowered and caressed with husky whispers. You get out of there, but the Wakefield dame's perfume tails you like a hungry cat. Max Brady isn't in his office like he said he'd be. You try the corner pub where the fight crowd hangers-on hang out. Max hasn't shown there yet, so you slide onto a bar stool and wait. The sting of her perfume still smarts in your nostrils, so you try to erase it with a parade of bourbons. The bourbon works. And 10 drinks and 4 hours later, you reel out of the gin mill and set your compass for home. You open the front door and set a course for the bedroom. Welcome home, Mike. Your friend, Captain Pat Chambers, is sitting on the divan. Charming place you got here. Oh, I'd hoped you'd like it. I worked hard to make the color scheme suitable down to the last cigarette burn in the rush.
And nobody can ever accuse Mike Hammer of having good taste. That's what I always say.
What else do you say, Pat? I mean about being here.
Where you been all day?
The King Daisies.
Yeah, you smell it. Brewery daisies.
Since when do I have to account to you?
Look, even I get tired of that fresh talk of yours.
And all along I thought you loved me.
Come on, Mike, let's have it. Where you been?
My, don't we sound official?
This is official.
What's it about?
You're friendly with Max Brady.
What's he got to do with it?
I want an answer.
Okay. Max is a friend of mine. Matter of fact, I've been looking for him.
You saw him today.
I saw him this morning.
Not after that?
No. Now you going to tell me what it's all about?
Yeah, now I'm going to tell you. I saw Max myself, only he didn't look so good.
Max is dead.
Didn't take you more than one guess, did it? Yeah, he's dead with a bullet hole clear through his head. Now, you tell me how it happened.
Me? How should I know?
You sure did happen here in your place? What? Take a look for yourself. Your bedroom's more in a mess than ever.
After you see what's left of Max Brady, you come back into the living room with Pat. He starts asking the questions, and you give the answers, but just the part you want to give him. You tell him Max has some trouble.
He's got no troubles now, but you have.
You managed to talk Pat into half believing him.
Okay, Mike. But you knock off being Mother's little helper. Me and my squad are on this now, and I want no interference.
Somebody interfered with Max Brady's living. He needed your help, and you're not stopping now. You figure you'll stop with the guy who hurt Max where he lived, when he was alive. You go back downtown to the training gym. The joint is almost emptied out, but the cloud of smell and sweat still hangs heavy in the air. Billy Mason is over in a corner working on the light bag.
You looking for someone?
Just found him.
I lose him again.
I checked around, Mason. Understand you were away from the gym here for a couple hours this afternoon.
I didn't think you were interested in finding.
I'm interested in that James, too.
Yeah, so I noticed.
I noticed you noticed.
You don't worry me, Hammer. This is your part as a lady.
Story of my life.
I like short stories.
And short careers, according to Max Brady.
If Max sends you, go back and tell him.
No use telling Max anything now. It would go in one ear and out the other, just like the slug went through his head. Max is dead. Don't get hysterical with grief.
Why should I?
He brought you along.
He made dough on it.
And he lost plenty of sleep.
Hey, you'll make it up now.
Where were you this afternoon?
You're no cop.
Okay, I'll find out.
So go ahead, find out.
She made you change your mind about Max, didn't she?
Got a mind of my own. Nobody's going to ruin my life outside the ring.
Good fighters live in the ring.
I stood with one side there. I didn't take any place to give up living when I signed with Max.
And neither did Max when he signed you.
I think he was a pretty great guy, don't you?
He was level, which is a lot more than you can say for most of the characters.
Well, let me tell you something. You think it's pretty crummy of me making around tonight, don't you?
What do I care how crummy you get, but Max did.
Maybe you ought to know that even managers that go around acting like Sunday school teachers have their own special kind of nightlife.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means that maybe Brady wasn't a real live doll. You figured. You don't have to believe me. Check with Lou Biloxi. He's no friend of mine.
No, but there's someone else who is.
Yeah. But just remember, Ned and I want to keep it that way.
Way I figure, Mason, if it's good enough for you, it's good enough for me.
It's a little too good for you, Hammer. But this is good enough. Yeah, that suits you just right.
In just a moment, we'll return to the Mickey Spillane Mystery, That Hammer Guy. And now, back to the Mickey Spillane Mystery, That Hammer Guy.
After a count as long as an Eskimo's winter, you come around and find yourself alone in the gym. You pick up the pieces and glue them together so they look like Mike Hammer. Then you remember the crack Billy Mason made about Max's special kind of nightlife. Then you feel uneasy because he mentioned Lou Biloxi's name in the next breath, and because you hate to think that Max would deal with a tin-horn scum like Biloxi. You go on a hunt for Biloxi, and you finally nail him in the steam room of an all-night Turkish bath.
Out.
Let us know where you're going, you hickman foot.
Well, I didn't think you had any feelings, Biloxi.
Well, Mike Hammer. Taking this week one, too.
In a way.
Nothing like it. They'd have been dead years ago, if not for this.
I knew there must have been some reason you lived this long.
Okay, Hammer, what's bothering you?
You're a bright boy.
It's the fat boy. That's on my mind for losing weight.
Then put this on your mind. Max Brady was shot dead.
So?
Max Brady owned fighters, and Lou Biloxi bet on him. So far, that's the only connection.
Well, so far, so good.
Maybe Brady likes the game too much to want to do just anything to win. Sometimes the wise money boy is like a loser. Maybe that's the connection.
You think that's a good connection with me? You got your wise claws, Emma.
Maybe, but that's not the way Billy Mason sees it.
Mason sees only one thing these days, and the name is man Wakefield.
If I ruled out every guy mixed up with a Jane, there'd be nobody left.
Not just mixed up, he's all mixed up.
You mean enough to kill somebody?
No mixed up as that.
You tell me, Biloxi.
I'm busy reducing.
Well, you don't tell me, maybe he will. Well? Okay, I'll go back and see Mason again.
Wait a minute.
Yeah?
What did he say the first time?
Enough.
The crowd. Chicken battle around.
Meaning on you, too?
Not me. I don't dirty my hands with fighters.
Oh, no, you're a real clean-cut fellow.
On Brady chickened out. Broke training all over the place at that Park Avenue dish. That monkey around with fighters.
Come on, Biloxi, let's have it. I'm sweating bullets in here, and people are dying to talk to me in comfortable places. If you want it, you can talk to the cops. You like hot spots.
Somebody was trying to reach Mason through Brady. I'm not saying it's this. Who it was?
That's because you're not through saying.
Look, Emma.
You're in this up to your fat chin, Biloxi. You want to take the rap of the first guy home with a cute story?
Okay, Emma, but you protect me.
Keep talking.
Look, this is the way to give me went.
The slugs whizzed past you and slapped into Biloxi. He rose off the steam room bench like a sack of potatoes.
I figured every hour I spend here after years in my life.
You scramble across the room, but the steam makes its ceiling dirty, and you smack into a wall full of wet towels. When you finally yank open the door, nobody's outside. By the time you get back to Biloxi, he's had it. Nothing to do now but put through a call to Pat.
So this is your idea of no interference.
You light up a cigarette while he says the rest of his piece through the phone.
When are you ever going to get it through that thick skull of yours that official business is official?
But I just happened to come down to the Turkish fair. I was only minding my own business.
You could start trouble at a church supper.
But Pat...
Don't pat me. We're coming down to pick up the body. Now, you get lost and fast. I'll pick you up, too.
You take Pat's advice about getting out of there and fast. But you don't take his advice about staying off the case. You drive your coupe up to Park Avenue where the Wakefields hang out. You want to see the dame again for at least two reasons. Our butler, who looks like the Lord Mayor of London, lets you in and leads you to a living room that could take the place of Madison Square Garden.
How do you do, Mr. Emmer? I'm Henry Wakefield.
Man's father has all the dignity of a courthouse front. Yet you can see some of the sadness behind the facade.
I understand you've come to see my daughter.
Yes, that's right, Mr. Wakefield.
Anything I can help you with?
Well, I'd like to talk to Nan personally, if you don't mind.
Nan doesn't live here.
Oh?
Would you like her address?
Please.
I'm afraid I can't guarantee you she'll be there. However, if it is urgent, you may call her from here and see if she's in.
No, thanks. I'll take potluck.
Yes, for some time now, potluck is all any of us have had with Nan.
Oh? I had an idea, Mr. Wakefield, things would be different here.
Different than what, Mr. Hammer?
Well, I suppose I'm stepping out of line talking this way.
Please continue. If it concerns my daughter, I would like to know. Different from what, Mr. Hammer?
Different than they are with her friends downtown. But maybe you don't know anything about that.
I'm sorry to say I do. She's a strange girl. She has everything here. I've spared nothing, and she seeks out shabby alliances.
Now, this time, that's a little worse than shabby.
I'm afraid I don't get the significance of that remark, Mr. Hammer.
All depends on the significance to you of murder.
Murder? No, Mr. Hammer. Nan does have outways, but I assure you she is no murderer.
How do you know? How do you really know what people are capable of? Even your own daughter.
Mr. Hammer, what business are you in?
I'm a private investigator.
I see. Mr. Hammer, I'm willing to pay you handsomely.
Keep the good name of Wakefield out of it.
No, the only thing that counts is my daughter. I know she isn't involved in murder. All I want you to do is see that she is not involved. Now, as for the amount...
You haven't got that much money, Mr. Wakefield. There's no such thing as being just a little guilty.
Please, Mr. Hammer.
I'm sorry for you, Mr. Wakefield. Yeah, I'm sorry when the father has to pay for the sins of the child. You get Nan's address from her father. It's only 30 blocks down to the village, but... You know that attitude is really the distance between people, not places. You always thought you were an expert on why girls leave home, but When you amble into the walk-up where Nan Wakefield has her flat, you feel as if you just switched from a good bottle of bonded bourbon to a dirty glass of stale beer. As your finger jams the doorbell, you wonder why this particular dame left home. The door is opened, but not by Nan.
What do you want, Hammer?
Billy Mason glares at you like a Republican glaring at a Democrat around election time.
Who invited you?
Maybe, Nan.
Well, you try to kid.
Who are you?
I don't want any riffraff like you around here.
Only fancy prize fighters, huh?
You don't have a very good memory, do you, Hammer?
I still haven't forgot about Max Brady.
He doesn't count.
Then why should Lou Biloxi? He's dead, too, haven't you heard?
He'll never be mixed.
Think that excuse will stand up in court?
I don't know anything about courts. All I know is about fighting. Remember that now.
Oh, you mean the clip you gave me? That? No style at all. That fall I took was a fix.
Okay, then I'll try another round.
That's a little better. That would have had Max's approval. But the question is, can you take a good punch? That calls for genuine style. You mix it up with Billy Mason. Then you suddenly decide that his style is too good for you and your style. You said anything about it, and rip. But you just take it, not saying a word, because you know it's easier to get your head torn up than to be laughed at. You keep taking it until all you can make out is the crimson of your own blood fists as they keep stabbing into your face. And then you go down. But not out as you prayed. He's dragging you up for the kill. You're almost glad about this when you hear Nan's voice.
Stop it.
Baby.
Let him alone.
He asked for it. That's why I like to give it the most, when he asks for
I
it.
said let him go.
Then, and he's got it coming.
Get out. Let him alone, you animal. And get out.
In just a moment, we'll return to the Mickey Spillane Mystery, That Hammer Guy.
Sure whether we ever landed the last one. It makes no difference, because either way you crossed over into the senseless world of all good knockout victims. And when you finally come around, you know how a porterhouse must feel when it's been through a grinder.
This will make it better, Mark.
But you're a lucky hamburger at that, because your pulp of a face is being stroked with compresses by Nan Wakefield.
Better now?
That was a great fight. I'll be right home, Mom.
You'd better wait a few days. I don't think you'll recognize me.
Twist my arm and I'll wait a month.
Now I know you better.
Hey, go easy. I'm not that much better.
Just testing.
You know what I think?
Just about.
I think you get a crazy bang out of beat up hurt guys the way some dames feel about mink.
Mink is so commonplace. Easy to get.
Yeah, when you start having it for baby carriage covers.
The material things aren't everything in life, Mike.
Having them never hurt anybody.
Don't be too sure.
Poor little rich girl.
Everybody's looking for something in life.
Like you, getting a bang out of taking care of hurt guys.
Any objection now?
Personally, no.
But it does bother you somehow.
Merely impresses me. It sort of fits into the picture of Max Brady's death. Max always wanted his boys to win.
Always working, aren't you?
I've been known to knock off.
You knock off now.
Just proves how dull all work can be, doesn't it?
You don't know that.
I mean, as long as I get my head back in first.
Some people like a good loser.
And some people help them stay losers.
Is that the best you can do? Talk.
After Mason's work out on me, I got nothing going for me but my head. I'll take a rain check for when the scars heal.
I only play scheduled games.
Okay, so I promise to wear a bloody nose.
Promises don't mean a thing. You live only on trouble. You don't know what fun is.
That's where you're wrong. I invented the game. Only first things first, and first comes Mike Hammer himself. And I'm the closest thing to a suspect the cops have with a murder of two guys. But you know more than I do.
Only about fun.
It's not funny to your old man.
You spoke to my father?
Yeah. I don't think he's not chewed up inside over your clowning around in the lower depths.
A very impressive man, my father.
A very sad man. But that doesn't mean anything to you.
The conversation has taken a very boring turn, I'm afraid.
What should I do? Bash my head against the wall to get it interesting again?
There's nothing you can do now. Let's get out of here.
A house doesn't have to fall on you to know that Wakefield Dame and you have had it. And that what she knows is going to stay her business. You leave her with a bite of regret because she could start a fire in a cold storage vault. Then you push her off to Billy Mason's place. You figure it's still easier to do business with a muscled mug than with a dame who's flipped. You want to surprise Mason, so you let yourself in through a fire escape window, but you're the one who's in for the surprise.
Mr. Hammer.
Everything about Henry Wakefield is still dignified. Everything but the gun he points at you.
I didn't expect to meet you so soon again, Mr. Hammer.
But you were going to look me up.
I'm sure you understand why now.
You know, in a way, I still feel sorry for you.
You needn't. My problem will be solved shortly.
Don't you wish it? Your daughter will find another guy.
This time she might change.
No more than you will. And murder's only made you worse.
I did what I had to do. It was for man's sake, I can explain.
It's not hard to figure out now. You wanted Billy Mason to be a loser, so you got Biloxi to put in the fix with Billy.
Mason would then be no longer attracted to her.
That's where your daughter double-crossed you. She loves a loser. But why Max Brady?
Somehow he found out. He went to your place for protection.
But you got there before I did.
And you got to Biloxi before I.
But that one didn't do either of us any good.
But this does.
Still Mason.
Yes. There won't be when he opens that door and walks in.
Well, it gets easier as it goes along, Wakefield.
No, it just seems to become more necessary.
Well, you can stop now.
You know I can't.
And you know it's useless.
Nothing I do for my daughter is useless.
You've already done enough to her.
I've given her everything.
Yeah, everything but the right to live freely. No guy was good or decent enough for her.
Makes no difference what you say. I'll continue to do what's best for my daughter.
You know you can't reason with him. He keeps one eye on you and the other on the door. You know you're walking around the crater of a volcano. You know it's going to erupt the second that door opens. Time drags by like the feet of a guy walking the last mile. And then you hear the key turn on the lock. You see Wakefield's finger tighten on the trigger. When the door starts to open, you close your eyes like you were going to get the slug yourself.
Oh, good Lord. Man, darling. I didn't know it was going to be you. I thought it was Mason coming in. Man, call a doctor.
It's only your shoulder. There's time for a doctor.
Man.
Hello, Mike. I was looking for you.
I'll take care of her.
No, go away. Man, dear, I'm here. I'll take care of you, darling. You'll be all right.
Look at me. Don't you ever dare touch me. Don't you ever dare. Mike, get him away from me. Please, get him away.
The ambulance takes Nan Wakefield away, and Pat Chambers takes her father. You give Pat the whole story, and he forgives you for your interference. But when you leave Pat's office, you know that the story isn't finished yet. Not for Nan Wakefield, or for you. Now she has to relearn all about love. And you're going to do what you can to be a good teacher.